I didn't see you there. I'm Schmitty. Let's play Quiplash. Take a good look at your fellow players. These are your enemies. Crush them. This is round one. You are about to see two prompts on your device. Type something hilarious or not for each one. Then everyone gets to decide if your answer is better than someone else's. Democracy at work. The more people who vote for your answer, the better your score. Let's go. Clock's running out. Think fast or use a safety quip. Okay, here we go. First off, the name of a bar with no bathrooms. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. Next one, something you never want to hear a flight attendant say. Get to voting. Moving on, what Abe Lincoln probably called having sex. Ready, set, vote! Next in line, the worst job to have at the White House. Okay, vote. Your next prompt is the weirdest NASCAR sponsor you could see painted on a car. Vote away. That's round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Now for round two. Double the points and bonuses, double the excitement. Let's take a look. The first prompt is, you know the old saying, beer before liquor. Okay, vote for your favorite. Moving on, what they could call solitary confinement, so it doesn't sound so bad. Time to vote. Next, how Papa Smurf plans to spend his retirement. Vote on your devices. Up next, a political slogan if a bear was running for president. Make America blank again. Vote now. And next, a good name for a roller derby team composed of nuns. Put in your votes. And that's all for round two. Fire up the scoreboard. Welcome to the last lash, the final round. There's just one prompt and you're all getting it. Follow these word lash instructions. Okay, let's go to the board. Okay, in round 3, you get to award 3 medals, gold, silver, and bronze. Have at it. Alright, let's see who earned those medals. Bronze. Bring out the silver. And finally, gold. Now we transform those medals into points. And we're finished. Show me those final scores. Welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, but you don't have to remember that. The great thing about a fresh game is that right now, you're all tied for first place. And last. This is round one. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Let's take a look. Starting us off, a sign you got a bad nose job. Okay, choose your favorite. And next is a surprise benefit of all the wind in Chicago. And vote. Next on the list, more money, more blank. It's voting time. Coming up next, the devil's biggest complaint about hell. Vote away. Next in the hopper, the most common injury of the super wealthy. Put in your votes. Next up, your awesome new witness relocation program name. And vote. Round 1 is in the books. Let's see the scores. Round 2 time, and look sharp because I'm doubling all the point values. Almost out of time. Use the safety quit button if you have to. Okay, remember, this is all your fault. Up first, the Eiffel Tower would be a lot cooler if it had blank. Okay, select your favorite quip. Next prompt. The weirdest label you could have on a moving box. Vote on your devices. Next on deck, the most pointless volunteer work would be helping the blank. Ready, set, vote! Moving on, a rejected church hymn, Swing Low, Sweet Blank. Time to vote. Coming up next, what a bad undercover cop posing as a teen says. Vote now. Next in the hopper, the weirdest setting to find on a microwave would be a pre-programmed button for blank. Okay, vote. Round 2 is now complete. Let's see where we landed. This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone's taking aim at the same prompt this time. Complete this comic. All right, we're ready. Present your medals now. All right, let's see where those medals went. Bronze. Here's the silver. And gold. Okay, let's change those medals into points. That's the game. Let's see the final scores.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and I'm mostly just here for the appetizers. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, you can skip it. Let's start by picking a category. Use your device to pick which type of task. It's going to be... You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, point at the person you think is most capable of murder. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. The faker can only be caught if the vote is unanimous, so do your best to come to a group consensus. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now. The task was, point at the person most likely to be sorted into House Gryffindor. It's a Harry Potter thing. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third You Got a Point task now. This was the task. Point at the person furthest away from you. Vote for the faker now. You know how you should all rally together in the final moments to work together and find the faker? You didn't do that. what category do we want to do next? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Just want to leave it to chance, huh? Okay. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers that your longest fart ever lasted in seconds. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Don't be afraid to talk or argue. It'll make you stronger. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. And the task, hold up a finger for every 10 minutes it typically takes you to get to work in the morning. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. You couldn't quite figure out who the faker was. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third number pressure task now. This was the task. Hold up the maximum number of fingers you think you could comfortably fit in your mouth. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Wow, even on the last task, you couldn't vote together to find the faker. Yeah, it's almost like you gave up. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Never mind, we'll just do this one. Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you've ever had another person's vomit on your clothes. Vote for the faker now. Don't forget you get points for voting for the faker even if everyone else is wrong. That faker is still on the loose. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you've kissed someone on the first date. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third Hands of Truth task now. The task was, raise your hand if you have product in your hair. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Too bad. You couldn't get it together for that last vote. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker.